and welcome back to my channel. It's V here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Well, in this video I'm going to be checking out German brands that people don't get the pronunciations right. Okay, it's actually your first time and I'm super excited to check this one out, and I know you are happy to check this out with me. In the course of watching this video, if you enjoy my reaction, simply like, subscribe and share the video. It is free. You don't pay a dime to do any of that, okay? And I really appreciate, because it's going to help my small channel. Okay, let's get right into this video and learn about
First, of course,
German
we have to
brands.
talk about car brands, because German cars are being sold all over the world. They're famous all over the world, and a lot of people talk about them or even own a German car. The first one is Audi. Most Americans that I know pronounce it like I just said it, Audi. In German, we say Audi. Audi. And there's actually a funny story as to where this name came from. In 1904, a guy called August Horch founded a car company called A. Horch und Company, Motorenwarenwerke Zwickau, but a few years later he left the company and founded a new one. But he wasn't allowed to call it Horch again, and since that's not only his last name, but also means listen in the imperative form, he ended up translating it into Latin, and that's Audi. So Audi means listen. The company is located in Ingolstadt in Bavaria.
Okay.
Then, of course, one of the most famous car brands in the world is this one. It's located in Stuttgart, Germany. I've heard Americans pronounce it Porsche or Porsche. In German, we say Porsche. So there's like a short E sound in the end.
Okay.
Porsche. It was founded by Ferdinand Porsche in 1931 as a company for vehicle development work and consulting.
Wow.
And one of the first assignments that the company had was from the Nazi government at the time to design a car for the general public, which was what later would become Volkswagen. And so they designed the Volkswagen Beetle, the VW Käfer.
Wow.
This one sounded super funny to me when I first heard how people pronounce it in English. I actually used to drive one back in Germany. Most Americans call this Mercedes. In German, we pronounce it Mercedes. So Mercedes versus Mercedes. Mercedes. So it's really pretty different. And the full name, of course, is Mercedes-Benz. I've also heard that in England, people also refer to Mercedes as Merc. A German will not know what you're talking about if you say that, just for your information. Okay. Originally, it was just the company Daimler Motorengesellschaft, founded in 1890. The name Mercedes was added later, inspired by a Daimler car dealer called Emil Jelinek, who was also driving car races under the alias Monsieur Mercedes, which was based on his daughter's first name, Mercedes Jelinek. The name was later also used for one of the car models in the year 1900, and then eventually became the name of the brand itself. This one simply has 3 letters, but of course they're pronounced differently in English and in German. In English, people say BMW. In German, we say BMW because W is pronounced W in German, and it stands for Bayerische Motorenwerke, which means Bavarian Engine Works. And of course, BMW is located in my hometown, Munich, which is the capital of Bavaria. The company was founded in 1916 and originally mainly produced aircraft engines. It's said that the logo represents a plane propeller, and it also has the colors of Bavaria, blue and white, to show the company's origin. Then after World War I, they survived by producing motorcycle engines, farm equipment, household items, and railway brakes, and built their first motorcycle in 1923, and then became a car manufacturer a few years later. They then went back to concentrating on aircraft engines again during World War II, using forced labor from prisoners in concentration camps, and didn't get back into car manufacturing until 1952. Overall, all of these German car brands that I just mentioned are more or less considered luxury brands in the US. I mean, Porsche, of course, is considered a luxury brand in Germany as well, but Audi, Mercedes, and BMW are pretty much just regular car brands to us. Obviously, they do have expensive luxury cars as well, but the regular models are driven by people from all social classes in Germany.
That's nice.
English speakers call this Volkswagen, while in Germany we usually just call it VW. VW, VW. But even if we did go by the full name, it would be pronounced Volkswagen and not Volkswagen. So just imagine that it was spelled with an F and V instead.
Volkswagen.
This literally means people's car or car of the people, and it was founded during the Third Reich in the late 1930s because Hitler wanted to have a car that was affordable for middle-class Germans and that met the needs of an average family. So this was his attempt to make cars something that wasn't only available to upper-class people, but to the general public.
Wow.
And the company is based in Wolfsburg. Now let's move on to something other than cars. So this is one of the brands where when I heard Americans say this for the first time, I didn't understand at all what they were referring to because they usually pronounce it Adidas, and in Germany we say Adidas. Adidas. Super different. It's the second largest sportswear manufacturer in the world after Nike, and I don't think that a lot of people know that this is a German company. It also has an interesting backstory. It was founded by Adolf Dassler, whose nickname was Adi, so the brand name is based on his first and last name, Adi Das. He founded the company at his mother's house after he returned from World War I, and he actually played a big role in developing spiked running shoes.
Wow.
In 1924, his brother Rudolf joined the company and they founded the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory. But they later got into a fight, split up, and his brother actually founded his own company called Puma, which became the biggest rival of Adidas. So both Adidas and Puma are German brands.
Wow, good to know. I had no idea.
Another shoe manufacturer that many Germans would probably consider very, very German. Like if you talk about something typically German, Birkenstock is definitely going to be mentioned. But of course, this brand is known all over the world nowadays, and it's natural that people pronounce it with their native accent. So English speakers usually say Birkenstock. In German, we say Birkenstock. Birkenstock, Birkenstock, which literally translates to birch stick. The roots of the company go all the way back to the 18th century, by the way. From shoes to alcohol, this is pronounced Jägermeister in German, Jägermeister. English speakers usually say Jägermeister, which is pretty much the same, just with a pretty thick accent. And people also often use the abbreviation Jäger, like, can I have a shot of Jaeger, please? It literally means hunt master. Jäger is the hunter and Meister is master, and it's a German herbal liquor. This is a German grocery store. You can also find them in other European countries, and they even have some stores in the US. I usually get the majority.
Silly me, I literally forgot that like Aldi has a logo, and I have been reacting to Aldi stores recently. I have about 2 to 3 videos on my channel about Aldi, and I literally forgot about the logo. Then when I now saw Audi, like the AUDI, I thought it was like the lady was referring to this until she said a car brand. I was now like, oh, the Audi that I know is a supermarket, and this other Audi is a car brand. Well, it was a bit confusing until she clarified me.
Of my groceries at Aldi here in the US. In Germany, we call stores like Aldi or Lidl discounters because they sell groceries for very low prices. In English, people usually pronounce this Aldi. I think I've also heard Aldi before, but I think most people say Aldi. Or they also sometimes add an S that isn't there in the end and say Aldis. In Germany, we just say Aldi. It has its origins in 1945 when the two brothers Theo and Karl Albrecht took over their mother's corner store and came up with the concept of having a small selection while having low prices. The name Aldi comes from Albrecht Discount, so Albrecht, which is their last name, discount. In Germany, we have Aldi Süd and Aldi Nord, Aldi South and Aldi North. Again, this is because of two brothers splitting up into two different businesses. In the US, the store is simply called Aldi, and it actually belongs to Aldi South, while the store Trader Joe's belongs to Aldi North.
Wow.
Now let's move on to cosmetics. Nivea is a German brand from Hamburg that's mainly known for its face lotion in the little blue.
Hold on. Nivea is German. Oh my god, guys. Wow, do you know why I'm surprised? Because of this. This this is my body lotion. Wow. And it's just on my table right here. I just finished and I'm actually running out of this. And then I brought out the other one that I was going to open later on today. I have Nivea in my house. Wait, let me check if she's actually saying the truth. Wow. It says here it has a registered trademark of Beiersdorf AG Germany. I don't know if it can show. Germany. Wow, wow. I have German products in my house. Okay. Oh.
Container, but of course they offer a large variety of products nowadays.
Wow.
Again, I find the English pronunciation pretty funny here. English native speakers usually say Nivea. In German we say Nivea. So the emphasis is on the E. Nivea.
Oh. Wow.
This is a German hair cosmetics brand that you can find all over the world pretty much. In German we pronounce it Schwarzkopf, which literally means black head. Schwarzkopf. English native speakers usually pronounce it Schwarzkopf or Schwarzkopf or something along those lines. Deutsche Bank is the largest bank in Germany. Deutsche Bank also literally means German bank. Of course, you can find Deutsche Bank not only in Germany, but in other countries as well. A good friend of mine here in Cincinnati actually just did an internship with them in their New York City location. And she's also going to start a full-time job with them soon. And Americans usually pronounce it Deutsche Bank or something along those lines. And my friend always uses the abbreviation Deutsch when she refers to it. So like she said, I got a job offer from Deutsch, which is just really funny to me because that literally just means German. This is a German manufacturer of high-end domestic appliances, and it's not exactly pronounced wrong in English, but English native speakers usually say something like Miele. So it usually sounds more like an A in the end, whereas in German we say Miele. Miele. So the last letter is just a little bit different. And Miele really does stand for quality. If you invest in a Miele dishwasher or washing machine, you just know that it's going to be a good product and it's going to last.
Wow.
This is something that everyone knows and loves,
Haribo.
hopefully. Maybe not everyone knew that Haribo is actually German. We pronounce it Haribo. Haribo. And again, the name originates in the name of the founder of the company, which was Hans Riegel, and he was from the city of Bonn in Germany. So Hans Riegel from Bonn, and he always took the first two letters, put them together, and it became Haribo. Hans Riegel Bonn. Haribo. And last but not least, let's talk about a company that is not doing super well during these times. But it's one of the largest companies in Germany and second largest airline in Europe. And maybe you've flown with them before. In English, people usually say Lufthansa, but in German, we say Lufthansa. So the emphasis is on the first syllable, Lufthansa versus Lufthansa.
That's nice.
And that was the last brand name on my list. So now, of course, I want to know from you guys which of these brand names you've always mispronounced.
Guys, I literally had no idea. Like, the one that blew my mind, really. Like, all the brands that she talked about in this video, I had no idea that these are German brands. Especially the shoe brands. I thought they were like American or British brands, especially Puma. Like, I thought it was like a British brand, actually. Then she now talked about Nivea that I have in my house. And by the time I checked, I saw that it was actually produced in Germany. That's nice. Like, German products are all over the world, and it's really amazing and exciting. Then, one of the products that I would actually like to check or try or own is the is it a Miele? I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it so well. Like, it's not my language, so just forgive me. like the one that produces quality home appliances. Like she said, I would like to try out their products, and if I eventually get hold of one, I'm sure going to make a video about it and show you guys. Like, I now own one. This was really fun to watch, and I learned so much about Germany in this video. I'm super excited. Wow. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Guys, 97% of you guys that watch my content are not subscribed to my channel. Please, if you really enjoy my content that much, 97 is a whole lot of you guys that are not subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, share, and like. Leave a comment. Like those 4 things: subscribe, share, like, leave a comment, plus turning on the post notifications. They are literally free. Like, it does not cost you a dime to do any of that. And I tell you, if you enjoy watching my content, you will still enjoy the ones that I am here to upload. Okay, because this girl that you're seeing is trying her best to create quality content for you guys. You are going to love my channel, so subscribe. Okay, it's free. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. It's free. See you right in my next video. Bye.